Hey my baby dolls, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing another beautiful unit by Yolissa. Here's Yolissa Hair. This is what the packaging looks like. In today's video I will be showing you guys how I do my ball cap method when I apply my wigs. It's basically not super exclusive how I do it. It's not like how celebrities I guess lay it down or whatever. Like, I'm not like a professional with this, but I make my laces look natural as possible, okay? So if you like what you see on that thumbnail, then you will go ahead and watch this video because I'm about to slay this wig, and that's on period. I did receive a wig cap in the box already. As you guys can see, this wig cap is pretty dark. This one is a little bit lighter. I like to use colors, wig caps this color, or a little bit lighter, like a nude color. That's what I like to use. But I always, every time I use like a true nude wig cap color, I always put my foundation on top of it. So yes, this looks a lot more better. Maybe someone that was darker than me, like chocolate skinned, will be a little bit more better. But since I'm basically like carameled, this works for me. I just use the basic Got to Be free spray and Got to Be glued. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and apply this all the way around. Now what I do is I make sure that the wig cap stretches all the way down and it's under my ear. So make sure that it's under my ear. I'm going to explain as much as I can to the best of my ability. So what I like to do is I take my blow dryer and I put it on cool. That's important. Do not put it on heat. Make sure your blow dryer have a cool and it's not on heat because you're going to be struggling. It's going to be slipping and sliding, honey, okay? So it's best that you keep it on cool. It dries it way quicker. So I'm just going to go ahead and depending on how I feel, I'll go back again a second time and spray again. I'm going to go down again to make sure that this cap is on. Now, what I also like to do before putting on the cap, sometimes like I have on now, I have on makeup, I'll take some alcohol and like rub in the area before laying down the cap in the free spray. That's an option. But sometimes, to be real with you, I don't do that. So, yeah. Okay, so I feel like that's pretty much good enough. Now I've lost my actual thin scissors. I would prefer using some thinner scissors than these. These right here are extremely too thick. It just helps you to get in there. Some people use razors, it's up to you. So I'm just going to use what I have, but I would suggest using some really thin, smaller scissors. And then what I do is, what helps me, I just cut underneath and then pull my ear out. And then sometimes you can have like a little bit of piece up that's right there. I'm going to lay that down with some more spray. And you can just pull back as much as you want for the cap. You can pull back as much as you want. Sometimes the cap can be a little bit too close. So you can just go back and just cut whatever you need to cut. Be careful though, because you can cut yourself. So I'm pretty much done cutting. If this is your preference, if you just want to go in and lay down like the little pieces that's sticking up a little bit, you can. To me, I'm not that much of a perfectionist when it comes down to the stocking cap. I just want to make sure that this lace lays down very well. So this is basically what I do. So now I look like completely bald head. I have transformed my whole head and I have no hair now. So now that's complete, our lace should lay down very flat and seamlessly. So as far as the hair, you guys, I'm so excited about laying this hair. I know this is going to be so pretty. This is 30 inches long, okay? 30 inches long of prettiness. It's so pretty and full. This hair texture is a water wave, so as you guys can see, it's so pretty. This is the texture. This is 250 density. Color of the lace is transparent. So this is what it looks like. It is pre-plucked for me already, so it will come pre-plucked. You have a choosing of what you want the lace to be. If you want it transparent, the inside of how much lace room you get. You do get 2 combs on the side, 1 in the back, and adjustable straps. So now that I know this lace is transparent, which makes the lace look very more realistic. I love transparent laces. Also, what I want to do is I want to put foundation in the lace. Now this is going to make the lace look more realistic for me, because the knots are not technically bleached. I know that this is a transparent lace, but it's not bleached, so the knots are not bleached. So to make this look a little bit more realistic on my skin, I'm going to apply a little bit of my foundation. Now before cutting the lace off, I like to apply the foundation. It just makes it a little bit more easier. I just put it on something. This is a wig cap thing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just apply a little bit of foundation on this. I'll show you guys what I mean. And you definitely want to make sure that you apply it where the hairline is, because that's where, of course, it's going to be shown first, is your hairline. So this is what the lace looks like inside. And this is just something quick you could do when your lace is not bleached. So that's just a quick step. And you can take the remaining of the foundation that you do have and put it on the cap. Now this is a preference too. You don't have to do this. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just all depends, and it just makes everything more blended. Now I look even more bald head. So now that step is complete. Now I'm going to just go ahead and lay down my got to be glued. Now a lot of people, I know some people use like bold hold and some other stuff like that, but if I know that I'm going to remove this wig in like 2 days, I don't want to put bold hold down, because bold hold lasts a very long time. Like, that stuff is extremely strong. So if you know that you're a girl that likes to take off your wigs here and there, use something as simple as got to be glue and got to be freeze. It's not as that harsh and strong. Like, got to be glued and things like that are supposed to stay on for at least like 2 weeks to a month, up to a month. And I just like to take this on the back of my tail comb or on the back of my baby hair brush comb little thing, and just go ahead and apply it. So I like to apply it on my skin and on the lace. So I'm just going to just lay it down. And then after laying this down, y'all, I'm going to put the got to be freeze on top of it. Okay, so you guys, I like to let this like sit and get really tacky in more of a thicker paste, because you don't want to just go in and apply the lace because it's going to move around. You need the product to get sticky so that it can just stick down and not move around, because if you just apply that lace, girl, you're going to be struggling really bad, especially with this got to be glued. This right here takes a while to dry. Just be careful with this, because this does take a long time to dry. Just be safe and careful. I like to like let it sit, or I like to just use the blow dryer to make this process just a little bit more quicker. Make sure it's on cool. While I'm letting this get a little tacky, I like to just go ahead and cut the lace off and adjust my straps. Now, as far as this goes, I like to take my clips like this. You can purchase these like at your local beauty supply store. And I just go ahead and move back the little flyaways, because that could be in your way when you're trying to lay down the lace. Sometimes I just take the whole wig and just, place it on, and then sometimes I'll take one side and then I'll take the next step on. So I'm just gonna go in how I normally do. I'm just gonna do what I do. If something need like some extra glue or something, I just go under it, spray it. A mess, honey, a mess. Now it's getting on my freaking makeup. This is the reality of what I go through. Before I do my part, I'm about to show you guys how so pretty like this hair is. It's so freaking pretty, like, oh my god. Do y'all see this hair though? I haven't brushed it out or anything yet, but I have run my hands through it and it's super soft, as you guys can see. Running my hands through, and look at that. No problems, no nothing, none whatsoever. This is how soft the hair is. Finish styling it. It's so pretty. Look how full this is. Like, come through. I'm using water to help me figure out where I want my part and just to lay it down. And I'm going to be using a little bit of my Argan of Morocco through the process. So if you guys want to watch me style it, you can. I'm going to be using this mousse, and then I'm going to be using a little bit of my Argan oil of Morocco penetrating oil. This helps give a nice shine. For my baby hairs, I'm going to be using my Eco Styling Gel for baby hairs. I swear to you, like, that's why I like doing my hair before I start on my makeup, because it's so damn messy. And then this mousse, I don't know why it's not foaming up. It's just really liquidy. Like, I don't know why it's not foaming. Like, it's literally not foaming. So, what the fuck? went ahead and plucked a little bit of the part. I wanted the part not to be too open. Usually I make my parts kind of wide when I pluck it, but I didn't want to do too much this time. I wanted to make it thin. So for the powder to put inside, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless. My regular powder is in the color Warm Sun. I like to use this one, specifically the color Warm Sun, for my laces. What I use on my face is the color Coconut, but this fits perfectly for my lace only. So as you guys can see, I am done with doing my baby hairs and plucking what needs to be plucked, and this is the finished result. I love the way it looks. I love the way this hair feels. I like the everything. Like, this hair is so pretty. I'm going to step back so you guys can see like the full hair. It's so full and so long, and just, oh my god, it's like the perfect long water wave wig. If you're looking for something like 30 inches, I will definitely pick this up. My hair is still shedding only because of all that plucking and cutting I did, so that's going to stop in a few. Now this hair does not shed, because before I cut the lace and, you know, plucked it, all that, this hair was not shedding. So this hair does not shed. I thought about like wetting the hair, but I like the way the natural state is. I don't want to make this hair look wet. So I like the way the naturalness looks. I do feel like when I wet this hair, it's going to even look more bomb. I like the way it looks natural. So cute. Cute, girl. Like, do y'all see this hair though? Like, what? These are all the products that I normally use to lay down my lace, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I didn't have to bleach the knots or anything like that. This is what I do to make my hair look realistic enough. If I didn't bleach the knots and, you know, do all those other steps, this is something that you can do. hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you all loved it. If you do have some questions, baby dolls, feel free to comment down below and let me know your thoughts. I love the hair. I really do love this hair. Like, I'm not joking. Like, this is like some pretty ass hair, okay? So if you have any questions, let me know down below. If this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe so you can become one of my baby dolls. Like, share, all that good stuff. I love you all so much, and I'll see you baby dolls in my next video.